Gentlemen, what is a dead giveaway that a girl watches too much porn when you sleep with her? I dated a girl who was really into premature ejaculation porn and she got annoyed when just her touch wasn't enough to get me off. That was weird. When she gets butthurt about me not knowing rope play, like geez, I can barely tie my shoes. I'm not a fucking Boy Scout. You're gonna have to wait like 30 to a minute. At least, if you want me to tie you up. And it will 100% be a bunny ear tie. Not some fancy BDSM tie. When she gets into my cab without any money and expects to fuck me for a ride. Like I got bills to pay here. When they super speed jerk you off but reality feels like they're trying to skin you down to the base. I had the opposite problem with a guy once. He said I was jerking him too slow so he jerked himself off instead. LMAO. The angry, death grip handjob, followed by the expectation for a half cup of jizz. I'm an adult male and have zero idea how much jizz is actually supposed to come out. Too much porn in Hollywood. As a woman, one thing that baffled me at first was how hard it is to get it in sometimes. Like in porn, the vagina just sort of absorbs the penis. Being as rough on your equipment as they are in certain videos. Pro tip: ladies, not all men want you to squeeze their balls like you're trying to get juice from an orange. How do I know that it wasn't a tip from Cosmo? Because if it was, there would most likely have been an Indian burn involved in addition to that. Those Cosmo tips are always such bullshit. A buddy of mine called me when he was at his girlfriend's place, this was years ago. We were much younger and read the dumbest fucking sex tip ever given from Cosmo. Apparently when giving a blowjob she's supposed to blow cinnamon in your face right before you orgasm, so when you sneeze it supposedly heightens the orgasm. I can't envision a situation in which I wouldn't hate that. When she expects you to ejaculate more than 3 times in an hour. Edit. Guys, I know I brought this on myself. But I don't need to know how quickly you can glaze a cake. I saw a video where a guy was forced to cum like a dozen times in an hour-long video. It was done in a single take. No cuts. I could feel his pain. She tells me that she doesn't have any money for pizza, but perhaps she can pay me some other way. Even after I explain this is just our first date and I've offered to pay for everything since I asked her out. When she wants you to fuck her in like 18 different positions. 16 of which are physically impossible unless you're a bodybuilder and she weighs 80 pounds. When she is sad you don't have that Ron Jeremy peen, or that you fuck for half an hour at a jackhammer pace and cum buckets at the end. When she expects me to do all sorts of innovative freaky stuff while she lays there like a dead horse and I have to move her into any new positions. When she expects you to be capable of holding her up for more than 3 seconds. I used to have sex regularly with this one guy who wasn't too tall. But he worked out a lot. He was maybe 5'6" and I was 5'2". We were fucking on his couch at one point with my back on the couch and dude fucking wraps his arms around my back and lifts me up. No wall, or any other form of support for at least 10 minutes. And I'm not exactly skinny. Dude was a champ, but god did it give me anxiety. Every time she wants to roleplay as an underage girl and I find Chris Hansen hiding in the bushes. When she screams and moans like a porn star. Hey babe, I just wanna fuck. I don't want to wake the whole apartment building cause you're pretending all 4 inches of this is sending your soul to the almighty above. I once dated somebody who made anime girl sounds during sex. It was a complete turn-off and extremely uncomfortable for me. Edit. No, you losers. I will not give you her number. My ex-husband sounded like a girl porn star in bed. OHFUCK OHFUCK fuck yeah oh my god, etc. Constantly. It was kind of distracting and a little bit of a turn-off in the beginning, but then I got used to it. He was the most over-the-top dramatic person I've ever met and totally impossible to please. We got a divorce after a few years and he became a cheap-looking drag queen. Life is weird. Edit. Haha wow. Thank you for my awards. Kind strangers. You've really made my day. When she pretends to have her head stuck in the clothes dryer. And calls you, bro. When they think dicks go from flaccid to erect in 3 seconds and men don't need any foreplay. I do, but I'm used to what my wife says beforehand to know if I'm getting some, so I'm expecting to have it happen when it starts. Like, hey hun, let's take a shower. Or, wanna watch TV in the bedroom. Or, it's getting really cold in here. Let's cuddle. I know it's not the intention of your comment. But you guys really should shower together more often sans sexual implications. It's just nice. You get to talk to each other at your most vulnerable state. Wash each other's backs. Rub butts. It really builds an intimacy that goes beyond the physical. Increases the bond. I knew a girl once who watched a ton of porn growing up. She was always complaining that guys didn't want to have sex with her. Contrary to what you see in porn. If you walk directly up to a guy 10 seconds after walking into the room, flash yourself and say, let's go out to the alley and fuck behind the dumpsters, most guys are going to see that as a red flag and maybe try to get as far away from you as possible. Opposite. My wife had never seen a porn. No one believes me, but earlier this year we got frisky and I decided to put one on, with her approval. I put on a silly one. Legend of Zelda themed. It was dumb, but whatever, I figured it'd be better than some interracial gangbang or something. Immediately she stops me and goes, whoa. I did not realize they showed the dick and pussy, that was all the proof I needed. I walked in on my wife watching porn with a notepad. Trying to get pointers on blowjobs. She hadn't actually taken any notes yet when I walked in. She was sitting in stunned silence. The video had a lot of gagging and tears, and my wife was almost in tears because she was terrified that I wanted that, not my style. I had to sit and comfort her, but it took a while for her to believe that I really wasn't into that rough stuff. Puts your dick in her mouth after anal. I never understood the appeal of that. Like, hey, you know that classic dick taste everyone's always saying is so great? Well, now try it with hints of your own shit on it. Thinking that she can deep throat me without opening up her throat. Repeatedly jamming my knob on your closed throat doesn't feel as good as you think. I hooked up with a girl once that treated my testicles like they were stress balls. I can tell you I did not enjoy that at all and almost fell off the bed from the pain she was inflicting with her death grip. Please always ask a guy if he likes his balls squeezed, because some of us definitely do not. When she want you to moan or not moan. Here's an exempli. I was with this girl and I usually don't moan easily. We were doing things and she dead stop and said coldly, moan. I was like, what? Very confused, and she said, I like men who moan. Moan manly. I was very confused and acted like I was in a gay porn. Not understanding that every person's body is different. That not being able to come has nothing to do with beauty and more to do with being comfortable. It's a common misconception that is fun to dispel. For me, it takes a few tries before I can be fully hard and come with a woman. When I'm with someone for the first time, I'm nervous. It's kind of cool, because in the meantime I'm getting to know the person physically and my body has its own communication thing going on where I'm getting to know the person on a whole different level. I had a girl intentionally use teeth once. I think she didn't watch enough porn, TBF. When she screams at the top of her lungs in fake ecstasy. Like, calm down, sweetheart. Even I know I'm not that good. Oh god, I briefly lived with a guy whose GF screamed like this. Maybe she got off on everyone in the house knowing they were banging. But my guess is she just thought she was supposed to do it. When she screams come inside me. Fill me up. Here I am wide awake at 2 a.m. waiting on baby to wake up for night feeds. Honestly, my girlfriend says this and it turns me on like crazy. Some sort of primal urge to reproduce or something. Edit. Highest voted comment is now about cream pies. Could be worse equals D. My partner once fervently expressed, I have so much cum for you. I'm going to fill your pussy with so much cum. We hadn't seen each other in days. I swear to God I came right then and there. I never thought that kind of talk would be of interest to me. Sometimes I randomly daydream about it. Life-changing, I tell you. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. See you next time.